Imagine a machine so powerful, so adaptable, that it has dominated battlefields for over half a century. A machine designed to rain destruction on enemies, yet engineered with such precision that it became the backbone of modern artillery forces worldwide. This is the story of the M109 Self-Propelled Howitzer, a weapon that has changed the face of warfare and continues to prove its worth in conflicts to this very day. Why did armies across the globe choose the M109 over countless other options? What makes this mighty machine so unstoppable, and how did it evolve over time to become the ultimate battlefield game-changer? Stick with us as we dive into the fascinating history, groundbreaking design, and the dramatic battles where the M109 made its mark. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this howitzer is not just a weapon but a legend. The M109 Self-Propelled Howitzer was born during the Cold War, a time when global superpowers were racing to outdo each other in military technology. The U.S. Army sought a weapon that could deliver firepower, withstand punishment, and adapt to changing battlefields. Alongside its sibling, the M108, the M109 was developed in the early 1960s, but only one of these siblings would become a legend. The difference was in their guns. While the M108 was armed with a 105mm cannon, the M109 boasted a powerful 155mm gun. This larger caliber allowed the M109 to strike harder and farther, giving it a decisive advantage on the battlefield. The M108 was retired after just 1 year of production, but the M109 was here to stay. Picture the first M109s rolling out of factories in 1962. These early models had a short-barreled T255E4 gun, effective but prone to wear due to the powerful propellants it used. Soldiers quickly noticed this flaw, prompting engineers to create the XM185, a longer-barreled gun that solved the problem. By the early 1970s, the M109 had already gone through its first major upgrade, becoming the M109A1. The M109's design was as practical as it was innovative. The vehicle housed its engine at the front right, while the driver sat to the left. The turret, holding the massive 155mm gun, was mounted at the rear. A crew of 6 operated this beast, though later upgrades reduced this to 4. Unlike traditional artillery, which needed to be towed into position, the M109 could move quickly on its tracks, making it a mobile fortress. Let's talk about mobility. Imagine being a soldier in the dense jungles of Vietnam or the open deserts of the Middle East. The M109's track design allowed it to traverse rough terrain with ease. 7 double-tired road wheels on each side ensured stability, while the front-mounted drive sprocket gave it the power to push through mud, sand, and uneven ground. But what about firepower? The M109's 155mm gun could fire a variety of shells, including high-explosive, smoke, and even rocket-assisted projectiles, RAPs, that extended its range. Early models could strike targets over 14 miles away, but by the time the M109A6 Paladin rolled out in the 1990s, that range had increased to nearly 19 miles unassisted, and even farther with RAPs. Over the decades, the M109 evolved through numerous upgrades. After the M109A1 came the A2, which added a larger turret bustle for more ammunition storage. Then came the A3, which converted older A1 and A1B models to the A2 standard. Each upgrade refined the vehicle's capabilities, ensuring it stayed ahead of its time. In the 1980s, the world was still living under the shadow of nuclear war. To protect its crews from nuclear, biological, and chemical threats, the M109A4 was introduced, featuring an NBC protection suite. This upgrade wasn't just about survival, it was about ensuring the M109 could fight in even the most extreme conditions. One of the most significant advancements came with the M109A5, which debuted a new gun, the M284, and a more powerful 440 horsepower diesel engine. These upgrades extended the vehicle's range and made it more reliable in the field. Then came the M109A6 Paladin, a name that would become synonymous with modern artillery excellence. Introduced in 1992, the Paladin featured advanced armor, improved fire control systems, and an automatic gun-laying system. These enhancements allowed it to fire faster, more accurately, and with greater impact. By this time, the crew had been reduced to 4, thanks to automation. The Paladin wasn't just a weapon, it was a battlefield command center. Its fire control system could calculate firing solutions in seconds, ensuring the first shot was on target. This was a game-changer in conflicts like the Gulf War, where speed and precision were critical. To support the M109 in the field, the U.S. Army developed the M992 Field Artillery Ammunition Support Vehicle. This turretless cousin carried additional shells and charges, resupplying M109s in the heat of battle. Together, these vehicles formed a seamless artillery system. The M109's combat history is as storied as its design. From the jungles of Vietnam to the deserts of Iraq, the M109 has been a constant presence. It played crucial roles in the Yom Kippur War, the Iran-Iraq War, and the Gulf War, proving its versatility across different terrains and conflict types. Its success wasn't limited to the U.S. military. Allies around the world adopted the M109, including Canada, Germany, and Israel. In fact, during the Cold War, if a country fielded self-propelled artillery, it was likely using either the Soviet Tu-S1 or the American M109. Today, the M109 remains in service with many countries, a testament to its enduring design. Even as newer systems emerge, the M109 continues to evolve, with modern upgrades ensuring it remains relevant on the 21st century battlefield. The story of the M109 Self-Propelled Howitzer is more than just a tale of engineering. It's a story of adaptability, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. From its humble beginnings in the 1960s to its current role as a cornerstone of modern artillery, the M109 has proven time and again why it is a legend in its own right. Did you enjoy this deep dive into the history of the M109? If so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. What military marvel should we explore next? Let us know, and join us on our next adventure into the world of history, technology, and innovation.